We're with head coach Paul Winters. Wayne State drops their opener to Slippery Rock. Coach, your opening statement.
Obviously, we got off to a bad start. Couldn't stop them the first 3 times they had the ball. First 4 times, I don't know what it was. But we turned the ball over on offense, and then we didn't stop them. And we let the game get away from us in the first quarter.
It seemed to me there was a couple pass plays downfield that were just overthrown a little bit. If you make those connections, a couple touchdowns possibly, would that have changed maybe the flow of the game?
It would have changed the flow of the game, and it would have changed the final score maybe, but it wouldn't have changed the fact that we didn't play very well defensively. I think that we stepped up in the second half a little bit, but a lot of that was their twos. We just, it was discouraging the way we played defense.
You face a lot of tough quarterbacks in the WIAC. Is there anybody that can compare to what Slippery Rock threat you tonight?
It's hard to say, I can't tell you if it was how good he was or how poorly we played, because a couple times he scrambled, and I think our eyes went off of the receiver and went on him and left wide open receivers. So, you should hit wide open receivers, and he did.
Were you happy with the second half, the way you guys kind of bounced back? I know it was against some of their twos and maybe some of their second-team offense for a while, but you didn't quit. You kept, you ran the ball pretty well in the second half. You moved the ball pretty well in the second half, and you did stop them a few times in the second half.
Yeah, I think that we had some guys step up defensively. Daniel Knight came in and did a nice job for us on a big 5-yard loss that led to the next play was a safety. Everybody kept fighting, which that's what you expect it, you want it. You just, even to the point where we get 37 points, we get an onside kick, we didn't do anything with that. That was huge, I don't know if we ever felt like we couldn't win that game. So I like the fact that they felt that. But you just can't play defense like that and survive.
Talk about Hill for a little bit. 3 touchdowns tonight. He had a pretty good season last year as well. You've had some great running backs here at Wayne State over the years since you've been here. Compare him to maybe some of those, and what kind of special season can he have this year?
Well, I don't know what his final stats were, but he can run inside, he can run outside, he breaks tackles. I think that he's very determined to be successful. He could have a great year. He could have a fantastic year.
Talk about your quarterbacks, Jake, and then Dakota in the second half a little bit. Do you still see Jake starting next week? I know the game just ended a half hour ago, but are you still planning on playing both of them next week, or what's the plan with the quarterbacks?
I don't know. We've got to look at tape and evaluate it. I think that Dakota gave us some things, but in the first half we had some package for him and a 4th down package, and he dropped the ball. So we've got to get both of them playing better because we're going to need both of them the rest of the year.
The old cliche in any sport really, but especially football, is you always make your biggest improvement from week 1 to week 2. Other than maybe defense as a whole, especially in the first half, what are you looking to improve the most on from this game tonight to next week?
I think there's a lot of things we need to improve. I would like to improve our tackling. I thought that we tackled, I don't want to say scared, but just tentatively. We weren't aggressive in our approach to the ball carrier, and you can't be successful if you do that. I'd like to improve our pass rush to the point where we don't have to bring extra guys and leave guys wide open. That hurt us a few times.
Slippery Rock returned their fronts, their entire front 7. This is a team that from the return players racked up a lot of tackles for losses. Did they do anything in particular to affect the offense early?
Well, they ran a couple corner crashes into some plays that they ran up front a defensive game into a play a couple times that hurt us, bringing the corner off the edge. But we never felt like we couldn't move the football. We moved the football, but not consistently. And we missed, like you said, we missed wide open guys. DeReese Roberson could have had the game of a lifetime if we just, are more accurate. And ultimately, we tell the quarterbacks all the time, you can make a misread, but you can't be inaccurate. We threw a screen pass that would have been a big play, and we throw it high, and that was our interception for the day. So, you just have to execute your offense and defense, and that's the disappointing thing. And when you play number 10 team in the country, this is what happens.
A couple of players that you've talked about that are coming down the line were able to play tonight. A couple of them were Dante McClure and King Sanders. Obviously, you want the team victory, but what do you think of their performance tonight?
I think they were what I expected. I think both can do better than what they did tonight, and they were decent. They were pretty good. But this is the first game King's ever played in, so he's going to make a tremendous improvement. And Dante, I think, has improved pretty much every game he's been here. And you could actually see his improvement during the game. He just got better and better. So we want to get him touches, and we want to give them opportunity to make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time, and best of luck next week.